Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra if you're new here, and today we are going to read the first sentences of all the books on my October TBR that I have not started yet. So let's go ahead and just get into it. I'm starting with the middle grades that I have from the library. Oop, they're stuck. These are all the middle grades that I borrowed from the library, so let's go ahead and read the first sentences of these, and then we'll get into all of these books. So this is Nettie and Nellie Crook, Orphan Train Sisters. Apparently these are historical fiction for middle grade based on real life stories. So excited. I really want to get to these books. Okay, Nettie Crook sat at the kitchen table and swung her dangling feet in time with her sister Nellie's. That's cute. I like it. I really am looking forward to this book. I'm very interested in seeing how it's set up. Cute sentence for middle grade. The next one is Peter leaves notes from the field, and I really don't know what this is about, but let's see what the first sentence is. The chapter is called May the Force Be With You. And I like when books are written in this like diary kind of format like this. So the first sentence is, the ball came at me so fast I barely had time to throw my right hand up in the air to block it. Intriguing. I'm really looking forward to The Library of Ever. I feel like I've heard about this and it just sounds so cute. It's short. I'm so looking forward to it. The first sentence is, Lenora was wretchedly unhappy. That's sad. This is my spooky middle grade, Out to Get You, 13 Tales of Weirdness and Woe. I think they're all different stories, but I'll just read the first sentence of the first one. They were best friends named Jacob and Jacob, one with a C, one with a K, and they lived next door to each other. That's intriguing. And then this is The Road to Wherever. I don't really remember what this is about. I just pulled it off the shelf and plan to read it. First sentence, I really don't want to go, but Mama says I have no choice. Interesting. And this is a graphic novel called Nimona. I've never read a graphic novel, so excuse me while I find the first page. Sentence is what? Like what exclamation point, and who are you? So what, who are you is what this starts out with. I'm intrigued with some of these. I like to rank my books of how excited I am to read the book based on the first sentence alone. This is not necessarily how excited I am to read the books based on their synopsis. So from these middle grades, I'll just show you before we go into the other books which ones I'm most excited for. Most excited for Out to Get You, which I'm surprised because I didn't think that I was gonna like this. I just needed to read a spooky-ish middle grade. But I like this first sentence. It's intriguing. Next is The Road to Wherever. I want to find out why he has to go, why he didn't want to go, all that good stuff. Why Mama says he has to go, all that stuff. Nimona starts with some intrigue, plus having the picture like helps, but I'm very much looking forward to my first graphic novel experience. Then next, I think I'm most intrigued by this one, based off the first sentence. Then Nettie and Nellie, The Library of Ever. So now let's go ahead and read the first sentences of these books that I have not started yet, including and starting with my reread of Glorious Appearing. Mac McCollum scanned the Petra perimeter with high-powered field glasses. And there we go. This is the first sentence of the prologue for The Things We Cannot Say. The priest presiding over my wedding was half-starved, half-frozen, and wearing rags, but he was resourceful. He'd blessed a chunk of moldy bread from breakfast to serve as a communion wafer. Yep, I'm intrigued. This is the Edupreneur's Side Hustle Handbook, and it has multiple authors. I got this because Michelle Ferre Emerson is one of the authors, and I've followed her channel for a couple years, and I want to read all these people's work. This in particular is written by Lisa Dunnigan and Tasha Wright. Meet Lisa. At 18, I had twin girls, Tasha and Elise. Okay, cool. Then The Great Gatsby. I've never read this, but let's see what the first sentence is. In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave me some advice that I've been turning over in my mind ever since. Harbinger by Jonathan Kahn. An ancient mystery that holds the secret of America's future. Okay, this is Democracy and the Renewal of Public Education. I think it's like a scholarly article more than a book, but it starts off, next to raising standards and striving for academic excellence, few topics are currently of greater interest in education than the question of how to deal with values and religion in public schools. Dang. Okay, now Anna Karenina, if you've seen my TBR, you know that I had started this several years ago, so I've technically read the first sentence before, but I don't remember it. It was a long time ago, and I never finished this book. So I know the first sentence. I feel like everyone knows this first sentence. Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. Okay, now we have The Meaning of Marriage by Tim Keller. I'll read the first sentence in the introduction past this quote by Shakespeare. The first sentence in the intro. Think of this book as a tree supplied by 3 deep roots. Okay, and then the first sentence of chapter 1. I'm tired of listening to sentimental talks on marriage. Lastly, we have the Eyewitness Travel Guide to Moscow. It's a travel book. It's totally not a regular TBR book, but I'm excited to read it. And our first sentence in the introduction is, the Russian capital, having endured wars, revolutions, and drastic social change, is today a place where the past and present combine to captivate and charm. I have decided my rankings of what I'm most excited to read to least excited to read. I think I'm going to show you from least excited to most excited, and then I'll show the stack. So from the first sentence alone, least excited for my favorite reread. I will say a lot of this is, there's a lot of events that go on before getting to the best part. So that's totally fair. Based off the first sentence alone, not as excited for this as all the others. Next one, I'm not as intrigued by this sentence. Like, I want to know who these people are that are talking and what their story is, but the first sentence itself didn't intrigue me. This first sentence, I agree to an extent, but I don't think it was the most intriguing sentence of all of these books that I have on my TBR. Next, we have The Things We Cannot Say. I want to know what this moldy bread for communion's all about. I mean, I think I have an idea based on what the book is about, but intrigue. I mean, we're here for it. And The Great Gatsby, The Harbinger, and Anna Karenina. I am very surprised how intrigued I am by the first sentence in Democracy and the Renewal of Public Education. I'm really looking forward to reading this now. I think that that is such an interesting and important topic, what the role of religion in public schools really is. And is it what everyone says it is? Or not? I'm looking forward to that. And then, the one I'm most excited for, shock to no one, my Moscow travel book. Oh my gosh, I love that first sentence. I cannot wait to read through this and look at all the pictures and just be, it's almost like traveling in a book. And I'm so here for it. So it looks like the books I'm most excited for, I just almost hit myself in the face. Looks like the books I'm most excited for, a little bit surprising on this one, Out to Get You and the Moscow travel book. I will say, of my middle grades, what I'm actually looking forward to the most is the graphic novel and Library of Ever. I'm also super intrigued by this one. And then of my TBR books, I'm most looking forward to rereading Glorious Appearing. This is one of my favorite books in the whole world, so I can't wait to reread that. And I'm also obviously Looking forward to this one. Looking forward to this one. I think those are the ones I'm most interested in right now. So this was fun. I liked sharing all these with you. If you guys enjoyed seeing this, please give it a mess with my hair. If you guys enjoyed this, please give the video a like, subscribe if you're new, and comment below which of these first sentences was most interesting to you. And I will talk to you guys next time with another video, and yeah, bye!